In today's video, let's talk about a structured ladder of job automation opportunities for language agents, which is broken down into three progressive levels based on their capabilities and increasing complexity of tasks they can perform, which is robustness, collaboration, and exploration. And each of these stages represents not only a progression in the types of job agents they can handle, but also in their core competency and the ambiguity of the tasks they must master. So let's break this down step by step. The first step is robustness for tedious digital labor. For example, handle tasks like interactive form filling, or simple debugging, or Excel operations, or simple customer support, etc. So the first rung of the ladder focuses on tasks that are highly repetitive, tedious, and potentially error-prone. So it performed by humans for extended periods. These are relatively well-defined tasks and often governed by explicit rules and straightforward instructions, right? So the main requirement at this stage is robustness. That is the ability to execute a task reliably without making any mistakes. First, I want to talk about interactive form filling. So a human customer support agent who working for an insurance company, they often need to fill out claims forms by taking information from customers' conversations or database records. So an automation language agent could take over the role of completing these forms in an active, interactive, automated way, which requesting additional details as needed, which ensure accuracy, right? For example, a language agent integrated with a backend database and front-end web portal could extract data from customer accounts and enter it into claims forms across various platforms. The second example is simple debugging. Let's consider a software developer who frequently deals with common coding errors like syntax issues, misplaced brackets, or missing imports. But an AI language agent can assist in reviewing the code, identifying common bugs, and even applying fixes by suggesting correction to resolve the compilation issues while not intending to complex problem solving though. This can significantly reduce the tedious aspects of fixing trivial errors. And the third example is Excel operations. So many corporate their employees spend hours and hours manually managing the Excel spreadsheets, like updating columns, running simple calculations, and maintaining data integrity. But an AI language agent with training in spreadsheet operations could handle these tasks autonomously. For example, a company could employ an AI agent that stores data sets and apply the conditional formatting and generates pivot tables, which fueling the employees to focus on strategic work. And the fourth example is simple customer support, like handling FAQs, managing routine tickets, and providing answers to frequently queries. These are the tasks that can be automated. For example, a telecom company could use an agent to handle these customer inquiries, like billing queries or plan updates. You could just use diagonal templates to conduct a back and forth conversation while interacting with internal tools to execute simple actions like plan adjustments. The core challenge at this level is achieving consistent performance without errors. So unlike humans who may make mistakes when repetitive work becomes boring, right? But the automation agents need to build reliability, which is something that requires overcoming edge cases and unexpected user inputs. And then the step 2 is collaboration and communication skills for human interaction jobs to handle tasks like personal assistant, project manager, or sales representative. So this is the next level on the ladder, which requires agents to collaborate not just with software tools but also with humans. So here, the key difference is that tasks are not strictly defined by explicit instruction, but also requires interpretation, understanding of context, and the capacity for long-term interaction. So these kind of jobs requires agents to master communication skills, to understand human intention, to handle ambiguity and effectively coordinate between various human partners. So at this level, the challenge is how to infuse agents with human-like traits like empathy, like social awareness, and understanding nuanced implicit messages. So this capacity is crucial for us to developing the trust between human users and AI agents. The first example is personal assistant. So just imagine an executive assistant who needs to schedule meetings and organize travel plans and knows personal preferences. But an AI agent could act as a personal assistant by managing a CEO's calendar, like booking flights or send reminders, and making notes which is based on these conversations. For instance, the AI agent can propose an alternate times for meetings when conflicts arise, right? They can take into account the preferences of all participants involved, and that something requires adaptability for understanding of the interpersonal dynamics. The second example is project management. So project managers, they coordinate team activities which ensure the tasks are on track and manage resources. But an AI language agent could join project meetings, record minutes, and identify action items, and assigning them the relevant team members. So if the deadlines are approaching, the AI agent could send reminders to stakeholders, thereby cooperating with human teams and to help them meet their goals. For instance, after a weekly status meeting, the AI agent summarizes the key action points and logs the notes and follows up with the relevant team members to check up with their progresses. And the third example is sales representative. So sales roles require agents to interact directly with customers, like answering questions about products, explain features, and addressing objections. So all of this while keeping track of the relevant customer data. So an AI language agent can assist a human sales representative by engaging potential customers in preliminary discussion and logging their needs and providing initial product information and forwarding the only qualified leads to customer salesperson for closing. For example, during a conversation about a software subscription, an AI agent can infer about the past customer inquiry and offer the personalized pricing options. And then the step 3 is exploration for creative or knowledge endeavors to handle tasks like creative report drafting or research surveys or hard coding or scientific discovery. So the third and high step on the ladder involves creative, open-ended tasks that require agents to navigate ambiguity and define their own objectives. So this level is fundamentally different because agents need to act in a self-motivated manner, while the tasks may not always have to well-defined goals or paths to success. This is akin to work which is done by researchers, artists, or investors, and it demands not only robust automation, but also the ability to explore, synthesize information, and generate new ideas. So let's look at the first example, which is research surveys and report drafting. So academic researchers, they often need to conduct literature reviews, like finding the relevant papers or summarizing key contributors and identifying research gaps. But an AI agent could autonomously research like academic data papers or synthesize information across different sources and generate a report like outlining key insights into a very specific research domains. For example, it could read and compare like recent papers in AI ethics or compile different perspectives and then suggesting areas for future research. And then in the second example, which is creative coding for complex projects, well, the previous step is dealt with debugging simple errors, right? But this level will involve engaging in hard code tasking, like developing new software modules or designing new algorithms or implementing systems which is based on high-level requirements. So an AI language agent could help by writing complex code from scratch or generating prototypes based on abstract descriptions. For instance, an AI agent could help for developing an AI model for searching for, testing, and integrating relevant algorithm, which is acting as a collaborator for a human software engineer. And the third example is scientific discovery. So in scientific endeavors, researchers propose hypotheses and then conduct experiments and then analyze the results to more advanced knowledge. But an AI language agent could be given access to the dataset and experiment protocols and the logical environment. For example, the theorem provers like Quark, they could propose mathematical conjectures or assist in proven theorems or identify patterns in experiment data that are worth exploring. For example, an AI agent was asked to analyzing astronomical data that might propose new planetary candidates, right? Just by recognizing the anomalies that merit further investigation. The key capabilities at this level involves autonomous exploration, like taking initiative, dealing with sparse reward signals, and defining tasks for oneself in order to contribute meaningful to creative or knowledge-driven works. So developing such capabilities, meaning this empowering AI agents to generate their own motivation and pursue long-term complex goals.